Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Action PC Baseball 2022 American League 5-year franchise set. We have a tournament going on. This game will consist of the 1990/94 White Sox taking on the 71-75 A's round 1 best of 3 5-year franchise. First, a big thanks to Steve Tate for creating the American League and National League 5-year franchise sets, which can be downloaded from the Action PC community site for free. Excellent job by Steve Tate. Thank you very much for bringing it out there so everyone can enjoy. Also, a big thanks to Beatles Eternally for bringing these wonderful sets to my attention and everyone else's attention. And check out his wonderful channel. Again, round 1, best of 3, our first matchup, 1990/94 Chicago White Sox, 71/75 Oakland A's. I will be playing as the Pale Hose. So these teams are made up in that time period of players on that team. That being said, let's get out to the Oakland Coliseum. Game 1, best of 3. The winner advances to round 2. For the visiting Chicago White Sox, who I will be managing, in center field leading off, Lance Johnson. Batting second at shortstop, Ozzie Guillen. At first base, batting third, the big hurt, Frank Thomas. The cleanup hitter, third baseman, Robin Ventura. Batting fifth, the left fielder, switch hitting, Tim Raines. The designated hitter, batting sixth, Carlton Fisk. In right field, batting seventh, Dan Pasqua. Playing second, batting eighth, Joey Cora. Batting ninth, doing the catching, Mike Lavalier. Always have trouble pronouncing his name. Lavalier. Mike Lavalier. That's it. Lavalier. That's it. Mike Lavalier. At least I hope that's the way it's pronounced. And doing the pitching, Jack McDowell, a right-handed hurler. For the Oakland Athletics, the home team, leading off in left field, Claudel Washington. Batting second, the shortstop, Bert Campaneris. In right field, batting third, Reggie Martinez Jackson. The cleanup hitter at the hot corner, Sal Bando. Batting fifth at first base, Joe Rudy. Batting sixth in center field, Billy North. The designated hitter, Duran Johnson, bats seventh. Dick Green will play second, bat eighth. Sportsman Z, how you doing? Lavalier, thank you very much, Sportsman Z. I could never pronounce his name. So that is Mike Lavalier. Doing the catching for the Oakland A's, Ray Fosse. On the mound, Jim Catfish Hunter. The sim engine made the lineup and chose the pitcher for the Oakland A's. I manage the White Sox, so that is all of my doing. Sportsman C, speak of the English, Al. Speak of the English. Sportsman Z, P-Jet, how you doing, my friend? He says, go A's. Sportsman Z in the chat. Check out his wonderful channel. Informs us he has just bought this game. I like it so far. Good game. Very solid game. Excellent game. And the PC, the Action PC community, there's lots of fun, free stuff on there. And there's a sale going on for Action PC games now. At least I believe it's still going on. So if you're not sure about it and you think you want to try it, buy the smallest package. And I want to say that's just under $20 or over $20. You get the this is for baseball. You get the 1971 season. Then go to the Action PC community site and download some free baseball. They have wonderful sets like these. They have Japanese baseball also. There's a Negro League. College. Is it college? They have remember the Seniors League? Someone made that. But it's a good way to find out if you like the game. Again, if you're on the fence on a game and you can get it on sale or get a demo, that's the way I do it. Lance Johnson to lead off, but let's go through the defense. Catfish Hunter on the mound, 5 defensive range. Behind the plate, Ray Fosse, 7 range, 7 arm. Joe Rudy's a 6 range at first. Dick Green's a 9 range at second. Bert Campaneris is a 9 at short. That's really good up the middle. Sal Bando is a 5 range at third. Claudel Washington, 5 range, 6 arm in left. Billy North, 10 range, 7 arm. That's outstanding. Reggie Jackson, 8 range, 8 arm. Sportsman Z got the next package up. He said paid $30 for the 2021 season, 1971 and 1930 Negro League seasons. Dyslexia is a wonderful thing. Yeah, that's a package I usually get every year. But I've gotten so many seasons because they were on sale. When I buy that package, it's just to get the new season, which I never play the new seasons right away. This is an excellent game. The baseball game's wonderful. If you like baseball, I have Strat, and I've had my issues with the company Strat. But the game is solid, whether card and dice are on the PC, very fun. I have PC Replay Baseball, very fun. I Out of the Ballpark, very fun. Action PC Baseball, what we're playing now, very fun. And there's a few others I have. I enjoy them all. Prog Monster, how you doing, my friend? Check out his wonderful channel. Lots of cool. He goes over albums. And the last one I listened to, Pink Floyd, was the group. And that was a lot of fun to listen to. Prog Monster. Yes, it should be a great game. Thank you for joining us. All right, so Lance Johnson at the plate. Excellent bunter. They got their infield normal. Fosse's a very good defensive catcher. We're going to swing the stick. Johnson, base hit, opposite field. What no one can do in baseball anymore is hit the ball the opposite way. Good job, Lance Johnson. Jumped on the first pitch there. Johnson being held on by Rudy. Definitely a base-stealing threat. Ozzie Guillen, we batted him second because he's an excellent bunter and an excellent hit-and-run guy, and I like to bunt and hit-and-run. I also like to put up this percentage box. Doesn't mean necessarily that's what they're going to do, but, you know, as a low percentage is striking out, well, not low, but not horrible. Doesn't walk too much either. Again, average against, when they put all the statistics and the formulas together, he's going to hit about 216 in this situation. So we're going to play some hit and run. There goes Johnson. Ground ball right side. Green only play to first. Rudy steps on the bag. Johnson's in scoring position, just what we wanted. So Johnson in scoring position for the big hurt. Frank Thomas. Hunter takes a deep breath. Peeks over his shoulder. Now the pitch to the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Base hit. That should score Lance Johnson. Billy North cuts it off, but Johnson races around third. 1-0 Chicago. So we get a single. We play hit and run. We move him into scoring position, and the big hurt knocks him in. That's the way I like to play baseball. That's the way I like to see it played. Thomas at first. Robin Ventura at the plate, another left-handed batter. Here's the pitch to Ventura. Grounder, Bando to Green, on to Rudy, double play, 5-4-3, side retired. But the White Sox strike first. We go to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Chicago. Due up for the Oakland A's, Washington, Campaneris, and Reggie Jackson to face Jack McDowell on the mound, 7 defensive range. Behind the plate, Mike Lavalier, 8 range, 7 arm. Frank Thomas at first is a 4 range. Joey Cora is only a 3 range. That's really poor on that side. Ozzie Guillen's a 9 at short. Ventura's an 8 at third. Tim The Rock Raines in left, 7 range, 6 arm. Lance Johnson, 8 range, 4 arm in center. Dan Pasqua, not much range. He's got a 3 range, but above average arm with 6. Claudel Washington at the plate. Pretty good bunter at 8. I'm going to play my corners in. Corners playing in. McDowell to Washington. Washington, you can see he's got a pretty good shot here of getting a hit or getting on base. You're looking at almost 31% almost when you take the average of getting a possibility of getting a hit. And then the walk, that's the way I always look at it. But he's a big strikeout guy. Here's the pitch to Washington. Grounder right side. Cora flips to Thomas. 1 down. Good job by McDowell. Yep, players from those 5 seasons. You're correct, Prog Monster. And again, if you have this game, this is a free file that can be... And again, thank you to Steve Tate for creating the file. And thank you to Beatles Eternally for bringing my attention to these files. Free downloads from the Action PC community site. Bert Campaneris steps to the plate. He's also an excellent bunter. Going to bring my corners in. So Ventura in at third, Thomas in at first. The pitch to Campy. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Base is empty for Reggie Jackson. Jackson, definitely a threat to tie the game. Jackson, you can see, has a big strikeout. Let's go pitch around. Let's see if we give him a chase. Punches it left side. Guillen, backhands, throws, stretched by Thomas. Safe! Reggie Jackson hustling. Holy cow. Beats out the grounder for the infield hit. Now they go to Bando. Here's Sal Bando. I don't want to pitch around here because even though he strikes out 14.5% of the times possibly, but he also walks nearly 10%. The pitch to Bando. Jackson will be off. And that ball is gone! Sal Bando bashes the bejesus of that ball out to left. Tim Raines turned and waved bye-bye. 2-1. Oakland A's. Boom goes the ball, and Sal Bando and Reggie Jackson touch them all. Much jocularity and joy here at the Oakland Coliseum. 2-1 A's. I just talked about not pitching around Bando for fear of walking him, and he went bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Steve Tate has joined us, and he's the creator of this wonderful file and the National League file. Steve Tate says, file is based on a team's 5-year run. The players have their best 2 consecutive years average and rated for their cards. Well, thank you very much, Steve, for joining us and explaining that, and thank you very much for creating these fun files. Cleve Baseball Fan 879, check out his wonderful channel. Here is the pronunciation from Baseball Reference for the White Sox catcher, Mike Lavalier. Mike Lavalier. Oh, my Lord, we got lots of pronunciations, but we'll go that way. Mike Lavalier. The Lavalier, I like a little better. That's like the French-Canadian thing. Lavalier, thank you very much. Our good friend Tim. Cleve Baseball Fan 879. 2 outs, the pitch to Joe Rudy. Rudy, base hit, right field. Past Pasqua. He's digging for 3. The relay throw by Cora. The tag by Ventura. Safe. So a ton of 2-out damage being done here. McDowell has to regroup. We'll be facing Billy North, switch hitter, batting lefty. North digs in. On deck, Deron Johnson. We're going to pitch around to North. North doesn't chase. gets the free pass. Rudy at third, North at first. Thomas holding him on. The pitch to Duran Johnson. Fly ball deep. You got to be kidding me. Deep, Raines racing back, and he makes the catch. He makes the catch, banging into the wall. Oh, boy. Duran Johnson just missed, putting the A's up 5-1. Jack McDowell and the White Sox breathe a sigh of relief. We go to the top of the second, 2-1 Oakland. For the Pale Hose, Raines, Fisk, and Pasqua. The pitch to Tim Raines from Catfish Hunter. I don't know what the hell happened there. The animation is not matching up. We will find out in a moment. Sometimes that happens in this game. He doubles. A hustle double for Tim Raines. Well, that was interesting. Let's see if the replay... Oh, we don't want that. We want the video replay. Let's see if we can get a clean... no. Well, that ball rattles around, and he's safe at second. Prague Monster says he's got his A's. Oh, come on. Don't do this game. There we go. All right. Prague Monster says he has his A's hat on, though I love the White Sox as well. So Raines, the tying run at second. That will bring up Carlton Fisk. Fisk, a horrible bunter, so we're not even going to think to that. Hopefully he can hit the ball to the right side. Fisk looks like he'll struggle. He's going to struggle against Catfish Hunter, and he strikes out 22% of the time, possibly. Here's the pitch to Fisk. Fly ball, center field, deep. Billy North going back to his left, makes the catch. Come on, Timmy, tag up. 40%, not good enough. He'll hold. Excellent job and throw by Billy North. One out. Raines at second for Dan Pasqua. The pitch to the left-hand batting right fielder, Pasqua. Looks like he'll struggle against Hunter. Fly ball. North coming in. Makes the catch. Raines will tag this time. The throw by Billy North. And he is safe. But now he's at second base with 2 outs. Joey Cora's got to make a play here. Can Joey Cora knock in Tim Raines to tie the game at 2? Hunter looks in at Fosse. Cora choking up on the bat. Switch hitter batting lefty. The pitch to Joey. Swing and a miss. He was overpowered. Raines stranded at third. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Oakland. Due up for the A's. Green, Fosse, then the top of the order, Claudel, Washington. Here's Dick Green. McDowell quickly to Green, right-handed stick. Green overmatched as Cora was with Hunter. 1 down. Number 9 batter, Ray Fosse. Fosse steps to the right-hander's batter's box. McDowell looks in, gets the sign. He rocks and deals to Fosse. Base hit to right. Fosse takes a wide turn, heads back to first. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the order, Claudel Washington, 0 for 1. Grounded to second. The pitch to Washington. Outside corner, punches it to Guillen. Guillen, Cora, no turn. Fosse goes in hard. Cora couldn't get anything on the throw. They get the lead runner, but not the double play. 2 outs. A very good base runner in Claudel Washington at first, held on by Frank Thomas. Here's Campy. Campaneris is 0 for 1. McDowell looks to first, now into Mike Lavalier. The pitch to Campy. McDowell wanted to know where that pitch was. Ball 4, 2 outs, 2 on. McDowell had 2-out trouble in the bottom of the first. He'll face Reggie Jackson. Jackson singled infield variety to keep the first inning alive. The pitch to Reginald Martinez Jackson. Outside corner. Jackson pulls it. Thomas, first baseman, takes it to the bag, side retired. Oh, Jackson didn't go with the pitch there. Top of 3, 2-1 Oakland. Mike Lavalier. Then it will be Johnson and Guillen. White Sox catcher, left-handed batter. Digs in. Hunter looks to Fosse. Nods his head. He rocks and deals. The pitch to Lavalier. Outside pitch pulled shallow right. Jackson coming in. Makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Lance Johnson. He's 1 for 1. He's going to go for the drag bunt. Bunts it down the line. Rudy charges. Flips to Green, covering the bag. 2 away. Base is empty for Ozzie Guillen. He had a sac bunt his first time on. Actually, he grounded to second on the hit and run, excuse me. The pitch to Guillen. Grounder, right side. Hunter races to cover the bag. Rudy has it. Flips to Hunter. 1-2-3. Go the White Sox. Bottom of 3. 2-1. Oakland. Round 1, best of 3. You win 2, you move on. Very simple. Here comes the man of the hour, the man who had the power. No, not superstar Billy Graham, but Sal Bando. Bando hit a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Bando from Blackjack McDowell. Line shot, Ozzie Guillen makes the leaping catch, robbing Bando of a hit. 1 out. I messed that up. I thought that was 3 outs, but we obviously went to the bottom of the third. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Joe Rudy's 1 for 1. He was a Red Sox for like a day and a half, right? The pitch to Rudy. Swing and a miss. Actually, Rudy would go to the Red Sox in the early 80s. We would have rather had him in 1976. Rudy goes down via the whiff. 2 outs. Base is empty for Billy North. We're going to keep our infield normal. North. Switch hitter. Digs into the left-hander's box. Lavalier sets up on the inside. Jack McDowell rocks and deals. North grounds it. Right side. Thomas. Decora. Side retired. Top of 4. 2-1 Oakland. We've got a pitcher's duel here in the Coliseum. Hunter will face Thomas, Ventura, and Raines. Frank Thomas singled and scored in the first inning. Singled in a run, scored Johnson. Here's the pitch to the Big Hurt. Fly ball deep. Claudel Washington going back, and he makes the catch. Oh, Nelly. We're gonna definitely have to check the displays here. Let's go displays. Park layout. Oh yeah, that's way too far back. That's got to be over here. That's got to be here. Yeah, it's got to be... Well, that's the upper deck. That's the upper deck's all right. We're going to put the lower deck should be here. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Everything else looks pretty good. And save. Okay, there we go. 1 out for Robin Ventura. Ventura banged into an inning-ending double play. The pitch to Robin. Hunter outside corner, fouled back to the screen. 0-2 count. Ventura steps back in the box. Yep, Rudy was an angel also, as P-Jet says. Hunter looks in at Fosse. He rocks and deals. 0-2. Ventura grounds it. Dick Green backhands, fires to Rudy. 2 away. Took a weird hop on Green. Had to go to the backhand there. 2 out. Space is empty for Tim Raines. Raines doubled in his first at-bat. He's going to go for the drag bunt. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, we caught him napping. Timmy Raines. Timmy Raines. Purple Rain, baby. Raines keeps the inning alive with a bunt base hit. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. Fisk not bueno against Hunter. The pitch to Pudge. Oh, they throw over. Raines dives back. Now the pitch to Pudge. Popped him up. Fosse tosses his mask askew. Waits for it to come down. He should make the catch, and he does. Fisk, 2 at-bats. 2 horrible at-bats. Bottom of the 4th. 2-1 Oakland. If you're just joining us, Bando with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first to give the A's a 2-1 lead. White Sox had the lead for a half cup of coffee. For the Athletics in the bottom of the 4th to face Jack McDowell, Johnson, Green, and Fosse. Duran flew out to deep left. Lavalier wiggles the fingers. McDowell nods his head. The pitch to Johnson. Inside corner, fly ball. Center field. Lance Johnson makes the catch. 1 down. Striding the plate, right-hand batting second baseman. Weak hitting second baseman, Dickie Green. The pitch to Green. Inside corner, grounds it. Cora. Thomas. 2 down. So Green grounds out to his counterpart. Base is empty, 2 away. Top of the fourth, 2-1 Oakland. Ray Fosse, 1 for 1. The athletic catcher singled to right. McDowell rubs up the baseball. Now he's back up on his perch. Nods his head. Lavalier sets the target. The pitch to Fosse. Grounds it. Third base. Ventura charges. Throws. Side retired. Top of 5. 2-1 Oakland. Best of 3. Winner in the best of 3 advances to round 2. For the White Sox, Pasqua, Cora, and Lavalier. Here's Danny. He's 0 for 1. Hunter looks to Fosse. Shakes him off. Now he's ready. The windup and the pitch to Pasqua. Swing and a miss. Got him on the breaking pitch. Second K for Catfish Hunter. 1 out for Cora. Cora goes for the drag bunt. Oh! Fosse fields it. Fires to Green. 2 away. Fosse didn't get caught napping on that one. 2 outs. Base is empty for Mike Lavalier. Lavalier, not much pop in that bat. The pitch to Mikey. Grounder right side. Rudy backhands. Flips to Hunter covering the bag. The Pale Hose are retired. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Oakland. Due up for the A's. Top of the order, Washington, Campaneris, and Reginald Martinez Jackson. To face McDowell. McDowell has made 1 horrific mistake with 2 outs. Gave up a bippity-boppity boom to Sal Bando in the bottom of the 1st, though Reggie Jackson kept the inning alive with an infield single to get to Bando. Here's the pitch to Claudel Washington, 0 for 2. Outside corner, base hit to center. Nice piece of hitting from Claudel Washington. Washington, a decent threat to steal second. Thomas holds him on. Campaneris comes up. Campy's probably bunting here. We're going to bring our third baseman in. Throw to first. What'd they call, balk? Oh, my Lord. What? First pitch to Campaneris. McDowell. Oh, they did call a balk. Oh, we're not happy with that call. Now we're going to play both corners in. The pitch to Campaneris. Big strikeout. Nice. Swing and a miss, bada. Got him on a fastball. That was huge, so they don't bunt there. Reggie Jackson comes to plate. I don't know. I would have bunted there. Jackson, 1 for 2. Big moment for Reginald Martinez Jackson. Pitch around to Jackson. We walked him. He didn't chase this time. 1 out, 2 on for Bando. Bando 1 for 2 is 1 hit a double play. Let's see if we can induce. Can we induce a double play ball? Rudy on deck. The pitch to Bando. Fly ball. Center field carrying. Lance Johnson racing back at the track at the wall. He makes the catch. Washington will tag and go to third. Guillen cuts off the throw. Quickly runs it into the infield. 2 outs, runners on the corners. Washington at third, Jackson at first, Joe Rudy at the plate, Billy North on deck. McDowell needs to wiggle out of this. Lavalier goes out to have a word. McDowell now back behind the plate. Rudy digs in, ready to grip and rip. The pitch to Joe Rudy. Inside corner, Rudy punches it right side. Thomas has it, flips to McDowell, side retired. Good job by the White Sox and Jack McDowell. Steve Tate says Bando was the team captain for those A's. Yes, he was. Went on to play for the Brewers. His son was a catcher. I remember his son with the Indians. Played with another team. Might have went to the Brewers later, too. Top of 6, 2-1 Oakland. Hunter, so far, in 6 innings. I'm sorry, in 5 innings. 4 hits, 1 run, 2 strikeouts, no walk. The pitch to Lance Johnson, 1 for 2. Drag bunt. I like the drag bunt. Foul. Rudy lets it go foul. 0-2 count now on Johnson. Choking up on that bat. Fosse sets the target. Pitch homeward bound. Outside corner. Johnson pulls it. That is deep. That's Kerryon Jackson racing towards the track, and he makes the catch. Had Jackson not made that catch, that's extra bases. But he did. 1 out for Ozzie Guillen. 0 for 2. How do you do? Fosse wiggles the digits. Hunter nods his head. Pitch inbound to Guillen. Guillen grounds it. Right side. Green flips to Rudy. 2 away. Hunter has his stuff. 2 outs. Base is empty. Big Frank Thomas comes to plate with one mighty whomp. He could tie the game. The pitch to the Big Hurt. Hunter and Fosse pitch very conservatively. Thomas at first. Rudy will hold him on. He's the tying run. Robin Ventura's 0 for 2. Double play and a ground out to second. Ventura steps to the left-hander's batter's box. Hunter peeks the first, now looks in at Fosse. Slide step to the plate. Swing and a miss. Side is retired. Hunter does it once again. Bottom of 6, 2-1 Oakland. Due up for the Athletics. North, Johnson, Green. If anyone gets on, the catcher, Ray Fosse. Billy North 0 for 1. He has walked and bunted and out to first, so he grounded to first. Corners will play in. Billy North, an excellent bunter. The pitch to North. North works a walk. Dangerous base runner. Thomas will hold him on. McDowell throws over. North gets back. Duran Johnson's 0 for 2. The pitch to Johnson. Bunt. Lavalier goes to first. Cora on the wheel play steps on the bag. And North is in scoring position at second. Huge insurance run. Wow. I'm just curious. Bunter. He is a 0-sack bunter. And he puts down a beautiful bunt. Christ, I've had guys who are 5-sack bunters and they get nailed. A guy gets nailed at third. So that's a hell of a bunt for someone who doesn't bunt usually. So hats off to Duran Johnson, who did play for the Red Sox late in his career. 75, I do believe. 75? So North, a huge insurance run at second. Here's Dickie Green 0 for 2. We're going to challenge Green. We're going to go aggressive with the fastball here. Throw down! Oh my Lord! Billy North steals third. It was a good throw by Lavalier. Ventura applied the tag, but North got in there. 90 feet away now, only 1 out. We're going to bring the infield in. Going aggressive to Green. Grounder to Guillen. Guillen has it. Throws to Thomas. Diving stop by Ozzie Guillen. Quickly popped up. North was going nowhere. Through to the Big Hurt at first. 2 down. A huge play. Infield goes back to normal. Ray Fosse steps to plate. Fosse 1 for 2. He has singled and grounded to third, trying to give the A's a 3-1 lead. So North walked. Duran Johnson bunted North over, so he sacks him over, and he's a horrible bunter. But he got the job done, or J-O-B as we say. Then North steals third. We get Green to ground to Guillen with the infield in. The pitch to Ray Fosse. Base hit past Guillen into center field. 3-1 Oakland. What a clutch hit by Ray Fosse. Fosse claps his hands at first. Top of the order. Claudel Washington 1 for 3. Lavalier sets up inside. McDowell deals to Washington. Out over the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Cora backhands. Flips to Guillen. Stepping on second. Forcing Fosse. Side is retired, but the A's get a huge insurance run. Higher Ground Gaming, our good friend Eric terribly sorry for the loss of Mr. Brody, your beloved pug. He was so much fun in your videos, and he is now forever young, my friend. As our good friend Eric from Higher Ground Gaming says, Hola, Al and all. Check out Higher Ground Gaming on Twitch and also on YouTube. Highly recommend it. Lots of fun games that he showcases. Different games, but and they're fun. Top of the 7th. White Sox trail by 2. It'll be Raines, Fisk, and Pasco. We might pinch hit for Fisk. Tim Raines 2 for 2. The pitch to Timmy. Base hit to left. Outside pitch. Slaps it to left field. Again, hitting the other way. Why can't players do that nowadays? You welcome. You welcome, Eric. Thank you. Fisk is 0 for 2. We're going to pinch hit for Carlton. We're going to pinch hit for Mr. Fisk. All players are eligible. We don't have a limit. Well, 45-man limit, which makes all players eligible. We don't want to include pitchers. I guess Thigpen, Leach, and those are pitchers. They're obviously we're not going to use them. Steve's that's on base percentage. Ron Karkovice. Ron Karkovice. He's got a 404 slugging. Oh, that's against lefties. That's against lefties. My faux pas. Ron Kittle. .367 slugging. I don't have any good average hitters here. 258. Newsom and Warren Newsom, excuse me. That's not Fisk. That's not the right pitcher there. Graybeck. I'm going with Kittle. I'm going to go with Kittle. No, Karkovice does have a 403. I did look at that right. Oh, no, at 7-0, that's the on base. 403 slugging. We're going to go Ron Karkovice. He's going to pinch hit. For Fisk. Fisk looked horrible. Cutter Historicals joined us. As he debuted a NCAA game, 32-team tournament. Group play before a 16-team playoff. So check out that wonderful channel. He says a video each Tuesday. Cool. So here's Ron Karkovice. No outs. Raines at first. We're down 2. Karkovice is an excellent bunter. But I'm going to let him swing the stick. Hunter to Karkovice. And he strikes out promptly. 1 out. Raines being held on by Rudy. The pitch to Pasqua 0 for 2. Fly ball. Jackson coming in to right. Makes the catch. Raines retreats to first. 2 outs. Raines at first for Joey Cora, who's 0 for 2. Raines going to attempt to steal. The throw down. Raines is safe. Raines in scoring position. 0-1 count. The pitch to Cora. Cora grounds it weakly past the mound. Green charges. Throws out. Oh, what a stretch by Rudy. And they just nipped Joey Cora. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 3-1 Oakland. In a 3-game series, the first win is extremely important. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root, root, root for your favorite team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. So McDowell has thrown 102 pitches, still looks pretty strong. He will face Campaneris, Jackson, and Bando. 3-1 Oakland. Campy's 0 for 2. The pitch to Campaneris. Grounder, chop past the mound. Core charges, throws to Thomas. Excellent play, 1 down. Here's Reggie Martinez Jackson, 1 for 2. He is singled, infield variety. That was to keep the bottom of the first alive. Bando promptly homered right after Jackson had the infield single. He's grounded out and walked. The pitch to Jackson. Swing and a miss. Made him look foolish on the breaking pitch. 2 outs, no one on for Bando. Bando, the big 2-run homer in the first. McDowell looks into Lavalier. He's ready to work. He rocks and deals to Bando. Bando fly ball. Left field deep. Rain's going back. Looking up. It's off the wall. Bando is doubled. So with 2 outs, Oakland looks to threaten once again. Steve Tate, Pasqua may be the hero for you before this is over. Could be. We need a hero. We definitely need a hero, Mr. Tate. Once again, thank you very much to Steve Tate for creating the American League 5-year franchise file and the National League 5-year franchise file, which can be downloaded for free from the Action PC community site. Here's Joe Rudy, 1 for 3 on deck. Billy North. McDowell to Rudy. Inside corner, Rudy. Fly ball, center field. Lance Johnson racing back at the track, at the wall. Makes the grab. Bando stranded at second. The 2-out double doesn't hurt. We go to the top of the 8th. Oakland 3, Chicago White Sox 1. For the White Sox, Lavalier. Then the top of the order, Johnson and Guillen. They need 2 to tie and more to go ahead. Mike Lavalier, 0 for 2. The pitch to Mikey from Hunter. Outside corner, and he goes the other way. He's digging hard for second. Yes! Hustle double for our catcher. We like that. Oh, Nelly. That was clutch for Lavalier. Lance Johnson steps to the plate, 1 for 3. Lavalier, a below-average runner at second. The pitch from Hunter to Lance Johnson. Johnson chops it. Third, Bando charges, throws. Safe! Lavalier stayed at second. I thought maybe he would have went over, but that was huge. He played it safe. Johnson, very speedy at first. Lavalier clogging up the baselines at second. Tying runs on. Go-ahead run at the plate. Ozzie Guillen, he's going to drop down the sac bunt. Puts it down. Fosse goes to first. Green covers on the wheel play. Guillen does his J.O.B. Advancing to third is Lavalier. Johnson to second. And the big hurt, Frank Thomas, with one mighty swing, could give the White Sox the lead. Hunter to Thomas. Grounder to Campy. Campaneris. We're going to send Lavalier. Campaneris will give up the run. Go to Rudy for the second out. Johnson goes to third. Lavalier scores. 3-2 Oakland. It's up to Robin Ventura. Ventura, who charged the mound against an aging Nolan Ryan and got his ass kicked. We've all seen that, right? 0 for 3. Ventura is 0 for 3. Hunter asks for a new baseball. He gets it. Rubs it up. Now he's back up on the perch. Ventura awaits the Hunter offering. Johnson at third. The pitch to Robin Ventura. Fly ball. Right field. Jackson moving towards the line. Reaching out. He makes the grab. Side is retired. The White Sox score 1 to pull to within 1. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-2 Oakland. McDowell, so far, 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 5 Ks. He'll face Billy North, Deron Johnson, and Dick Green. The pitch to Billy North. North grounds it to Guillen. Guillen quickly fires. Low to Thomas. Thomas scoops it out of the dirt. 1 down. Deron Johnson had a huge sacrifice bunt. Advancing North to second, he then stole third and would score on a single by Joe Rudy. The pitch to Deron Johnson, 0 for 2. Grounder, chopper to short. Guillen charges. Another quick release to Thomas. Bang, bang. Play safe. Deron Johnson. No. We're not happy with that. And now here comes pinch runner extraordinaire Herb Washington. I actually have his baseball card. And he's literally listed as a pinch runner. He was a sprinter. I want to say he was in the Olympics. I could be wrong. But he was a sprinter. So Herb Washington, very fast, but a poor base steal. 1 out. He's on. Dick Green 0 for 3. We're going to challenge Green. Green chops it to Ventura. Foul. 2-1 count again. We're going to go aggressive to Green. Grounds it to Thomas. Thomas takes it to the bag himself for out number 2, but the speedy Washington, Herb Washington, is in scoring position. Big moment here. Ray Fosse at the plate. McDowell, 128 pitches. Starting to labor just a bit. Terry Leach, very tough on righties. Jose De Leon, slightly more tough. You know, we're going to go Jose De Leon. Here comes Jose De Leon. That's it for McDowell. Jose De Leon will face Ray Fosse unless Oakland brings up a pinch hitter. Fosse 2 for 3. The pitch from De Leon. Grounder right side. Cora. Thomas, side retired. Washington stranded at second. We go to the top of the 9th. The White Sox need 1 to tie, more to go ahead. It will be Raines, Karkovice, who pinch hit and struck out for Carlton Fisk, followed by Dan Pasqua. Tim Raines is 3 for 3. Hunter looking to go the distance. The pitch to Tim Rock Raines. Grounder to Campy. Campaneris fires to Rudy. 1 down. Ron Karkovice is up. Karkovice sends that ball deep to left. Get up, get up, get up, get up. No, it's going to die at the wall. Claudel Washington makes the catch going towards the line. 2 away. It's up to Dan Pasqua. Pasqua is 0 for 3. The pitch to Danny Boy. Fly ball. Foul. Jackson gives chase. Runs out of real estate. Pasqua steps out of the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pasqua back in the left-hander's batter's box. Fosse wiggles the fingers, pounds the mitt, sets the target. Hunter ready to deal the death blow. The pitch to Pasqua. Swing and a miss. This ball game is over. The 71-75 Oakland Athletics 3. My managed Chicago White Sox of 1990 through 94 2. So Oakland takes game 1 of the best of 3. There is the recap. Chicago took an early lead, 1-0 in the first. Frank Thomas singled in Lance Johnson. Oakland would quickly grab the lead on a infield single by Jackson, followed by a Bando bippity boppity boom to the moon. 2-1. The A's would never relinquish the lead. They would tack on a 3rd run in the 6th. When Ray Fosse singled, knocking in... It was Fosse, I'm sorry, I said Joe Rudy before. Fosse singled in Billy North, who walked, was bunted over to second by a horrible bunter, Deron Johnson, and then stole third. Chicago scored 1 in the 8th. Frank Thomas hit a grounder to score the runner from third. 3-2, and that's how it would end. Tim Raines, 3 for 4 with a double and a stolen base. Jack McDowell, the losing pitcher. Catfish Hunter, the winning pitcher. Sal Bando, 2 for 4, a 2-run homer. Hunter gets the win, McDowell the loss, as we stated. Chicago must win to stay in. Maybe we go doubleheader tonight. I don't know. What time is it? No, we're not going doubleheader. All right, let's go to the pitching. McDowell, 7 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned. 1 homer off the bat of Bando. That was a bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. 4 walks, 5 Ks. He did not pitch bad. De Leon got his 1 batter to keep it a 2-run lead. Actually, to keep it a 1-run lead. Catfish Hunter goes the distance. 9 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned. No homers, 1 walk, 5 Ks. I think the player of the game will be Bando. No, Hunter. That makes sense. I give Cole players of the game. Hunter and Bando. Chicago only mustered 7 hits. Lance Johnson, 2 for 4, the runs scored. Guillen, 0 for 3. Frank Thomas, 1 for 3. Knocked in both runs. 1 on a single and 1 on a ground out. He also walked once. Ventura, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Raines, 3 for 4 with a double. Fisk was 0 for 2. We pinch it with Karkovice, and he stayed in the game. He was 0 for 2 with a K. Pasco was 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Core was 0 for 3 with a K. Mike Lavalier, 1 for 3 with a run scored. He had a double. Chicago, 32 at-bats, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 ribbies, 1 walk, 5 Ks, 2 doubles. In defeat. Oakland will travel to Chicago trying to close this thing out in Game 2. So the A's, Claudel Washington, 1 for 4. Bert Campanera is 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Reggie Jackson, 1 for 3 with a run scored, a walk, and a strikeout. He had the huge infield hit that brought Bando up, and he hit the homer in the bottom of the first. Bando, 2 for 4, a run scored, 2 ribbies, and a double. So he had a homer and a double. Joe Rudy, 1 for 4 with a strikeout. He tripled, stranded at third. Billy North, 0 for 2, a run scored. He had 2 walks. Deron Johnson had a huge bunt and an infield hit. Who would have thunk it? He was 1 for 3. Pinch runner Herb Washington did just that. Pinch ran. Dick Green was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ray Fosse, game-winning ribby, 2-out single, scoring North from third in the 6th. He was 2 for 4 with the RBI. Oakland, 31 at-bats, 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 ribbies, 4 walks, 5 Ks, a double, a triple, a home run. So there you have it. Oakland wins it. As Steve Tate says, well, my prediction was wrong. I was hoping, my friend. I was hoping. Clinton Parks, how you doing? The Admiral is with us. As he was playing some golf. Cool. So this game is over. Let's just show you the brackets. I don't know if I'm going to show every game, but we're going to show you this series, obviously. I set up a playoff bracket because I didn't set up a season, which I can another time. I'm not quite sure. You have to import a schedule from a different year. I've never done that, so I got to fool around with that. I'm sure it's not hard, but I've never done it. So they lead the series 1-0. You have 74-78 Texas versus Baltimore 79-83. Toronto 89-93. Yankees 96-2000. Yankees have a lot. And all I did was roll dice. I had a dice roller to pick the teams. But the Yankees have a lot of teams in this. Cleveland 95-99 versus the 83-87 Yankees. Seattle 97-01 versus Cleveland. I think that's 1904 or 1908, I believe. Yankees 20-24 against the White Sox, and that's 1904 to 1908. 8, I also believe. Philadelphia Athletics, I'll be playing as them, and because they got Jimmy Fox, double X, I'm pretty sure on that team. Taking on Baltimore, 69-73. Baltimore have some great pitching there. Toronto, 83-87, taking on one of my beloved Red Sox teams, Teddy Williams, the 46-50 team. They're going to be able to smack that ball around, boy. That's bracket 1. Bracket 2. Minnesota 87-99 versus Detroit 2000. No, that's not 2007. I think that's 1907 to 1911. Yes, it is. Milwaukee 78-82 versus the Yankees 49-53. That should be a fun series. Then the Yankees again 36-40 take on a Philadelphia Athletics from 1910 to 1914. Yankees, another team in 76-80 Yankees versus Washington 12-16. So that's 1912 to 1916. Detroit 83-87 versus Chicago White Sox 81-85. California is represented. The Angels have two represented teams, California and Anaheim, 82-86 taking on Texas 95-99. St. Louis Browns, who turned into the Orioles, 1920-24 against the Boston Red Sox. Woohoo! 67-71. Guess who I'm playing there as? Now our third and final bracket. It's a 48-team tournament. Anaheim, Los Angeles Anaheim Angels, 2005 to 2009. Chicago, the Black Sox, 1916 to 1920. I'll be playing as the White Sox there. This is a fun. Detroit 61 to 65. They can mash the ball. Cleveland 51 to 55. Kansas City 76 to 80 against the Red Sox of 1901 to 1905. I'll play as Boston. Houston 2015 to 2019 taking on the Go-Go White Sox, really, of the late 50s, mid to late 50s, 55 to 59. Washington 1929 1933 against Minnesota, Antonio Oliva 65 to 69. Red Sox 1938 to 1942. Ted Williams, rookie season in there, taking on the 1960 to 64 Yankees. That should be a heck of a series. Detroit 34 to 38 with Hammer and Hank Greenberg against another Yankee team, 1954 to 58. And last but not least, the 1975 through 79 Red Sox against Tampa 2008-2012. Those are the brackets. And they should all say June. They do. Okay. So that is it, my friends. I'd like to thank Steve Tate. He was in the chat. He created these wonderful files, American League and National League 5-year franchise files, which can be downloaded for free from the Action PC community site. He says, as of today, this file is now up to 74 American League teams and 70 National League teams, still cranking them out this week. Hope to get an update file out soon. Cool! I'll be downloading the update to get more teams. And again, they're free, so thank you very much to Steve. Steve says, I can get a schedule for you if you let me know which teams. Cool! Okay, thank you. I'm going to fool around with that. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. It's just, because you told me you have to have even amount of teams, and I was thinking about doing 10 and 10. I wanted to do something like a bunch of Red Sox teams, a bunch of Yankee teams, and Mets in one. And then, like, go Cubs, Reds, Indians. I forgot someone else. But I was going to do, like, a East, South, Midwest kind of thing, you know. I'd like to thank Higher Ground Gaming, our good friend Eric. Check out his wonderful channel. Again, very sad for the loss of Mr. Brody, his pug. So much fun when he was on the videos. Thank you to Clinton Parks. The Admiral was here. Cutter Historical. Check out that wonderful channel. P-Jet. Prog Monster for a lot of fun music. Not when I say music videos, discussion on groups. And his last one I listened to was Pink Floyd. It was very good. Sportsman Z just picked up this game, and he likes it. It's a very fun game. I highly recommend Action PC Baseball for your library if you like baseball sim games, and you can get them on sale right now. And get the cheapest version where you get the 71 season, and then to see if you like it, and just go to the Action PC community and download some free files. If you like it, Dave Cook is always having sales. My God, he has sales. I don't even buy stuff anymore because I've already bought everything I want. So thank you. And check out Sportsman Z's wonderful channel. Steve Tate says, also, there is a soon-to-come 1955-59 Red Sox team for you. Cool. They could still hit. They weren't really good, but they could still hit. Going to be interesting to see if you're doing a Red Sox team. Was it bracket 3? Or was it bracket 2? Bracket 2. So it would be, if you did 60, 61, 62, 63, 60 to 64, because you get Ted Williams. Or would you not do Ted Williams because he only played 1 year in the 60s? See, I would do Ted Williams because I love Ted. But because you said it's off two seasons and he only played 1. But anyhow, thank you very much. As Steve Tate says, the regional approach, very cool idea. Prog Monsters, nice bracket, Al. I'm off to watch the OOT, the Out of the Ballpark 19, one and done, 1978. That was fun. I was doing a 1976 one a few years back, and I was fooling around right about the stream, and I clicked the wrong stupid button, and I simmed the whole freaking tournament. I was like, oh, I should do that again. Not sim it by accident, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, join us again. I think I guess we'll finish off this series. We'll play. I might play the game before I go to sleep and upload it as a premiere. I've never done that. I want to try that. And maybe we'll have it up premiere possibly tomorrow at 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I don't know. I've never done that. So thank you very much. Greatly appreciate everyone's time. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed and you want to, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Check out the wonderful content creators in our community. We had many of them in this chat. And it's not just sports. You got Prog Monster with music. Higher Ground Gaming does sports and all kinds of fun videos. Just check them all out. They're very fun. Very good people. Greatly appreciate your time. As always, God bless. Treat people the way you want to be treated. It's okay to have differences, people. It's okay to have discussions. There's nothing wrong with that. But treat people the way you want to be treated. I will see you soon. God bless. I love you all. And peace. We got to win game 2 for the White Sox or we're done. Oakland wins